He's got Maurice Johnson and Bavaro, two tight ends on 4th and 1 from the Giant 28. And the handoff is to Hebron, and he's thrown back, and the Giants hold. Jarvis Williams and Cory Windmer combined to stop the Eagles on 4th and 1, and the Giants will take over on down.
Well, they're excited. Earl Leggett, the defensive line coach, had his guys getting good penetration, and then it was just a matter of the linebackers reading the key. The Eagles came back and did one thing that I don't like. They came out in a one-back set, and that tells everybody the only guy who can get the ball is behind him. Now you just follow him. Hamilton really makes the play, screws everything else underneath, and then Brooks comes up.
And it bounces at the 22, and Seidner loses it. The Giants have it. Dave Meggett. And the Giants get their first turnover. Dave Meggett recovers.
Seidner tries to take a chance. He knows the guy's in his face, but I got to tell you, that bounce, you got to want that thing bounce, and once it goes in the air, Seidner tries a pretty gutsy move, and it backfired on him.
Willie Beeman got downfield in a hurry and collided after Seidner started at the 1. And Hampton this time gets over for the touchdown. Rodney Hampton gives the Giants the lead, taking advantage of a turnover here in the first quarter.
Hampton, you know, is going to get the football. It's just a matter of following his lead blocker and getting there. But the thing you can't count on is the fact that he's a big, strong man, and when he gets there, it's with some force.
Jeff Treadwell, who was re-signed after he was cut earlier, makes good on the extra point. And with 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter, the Giants, taking advantage of a turnover, have taken a 7-0 lead on Rodney Hampton's touchdown. Mitch Berger with his second kick. It is a short kick, and Dave Meggett on the run. At the 32's got a head of steam going. Dave Meggett with only the kicker to beat. Bounces off Berger and scores.
Special teams we knew would be a big plus this year in the National Football League with the rule changes. But hey, Dave Meggett brings something to the desk that nobody can bring. And that's, he's got a lot of guts. He knows and understands how everything's set up in front of him. And then the guy just can make people miss. Watch, there's a great block to get this whole thing going on Kenny Rose. See him miss. Now watch Meggett in the open field. Make one man miss. Take it inside and outside.
And Treadwell's extra point is good. A 68-yard punt return by David Meggett. And the Giants lead the Eagles 14-0.
What Meggett brings, you know, a lot of things, but he also brings confidence. What I want you to watch is not only Meggett. Now watch the people on the sideline. They know it right away. Ball's in Meggett's hands. Something special is going to happen. And once he's down the sideline, of course, he does make that special happen. Why, you know, the worst thing that could ever happen is for a punter to get in a position to have to be the only guy. On the other side of the sideline, the whole Philadelphia Eagle team is going, uh-oh.
It's their first team.
Our punter is
First
our
and
last
5 following the penalty. Mike Sherrard at the top of your picture. Penalty flag again. Brown is going to Calloway, who's wide open. And Calloway will run it in. And if it's against the Eagles, it'll be a Giant touchdown. And a roar will go up depending on the call.
defensive end, number 94, offside. Penalty is refused. Touchdown.
51 yards.
Well, he knows he has the free play. Jumps up now. No, look at that. Fridge gets some pressure, hits him right in the face. He lost the ball out. McMillan bites on the pattern. They double moved him, went up. Calloway, 6 points.
And the Giants in front now 20-3. Chris Calloway, who beat out Mark Jackson for the starting job this year. And man, according to the Giants, has a defensive mentality as a wide receiver, just like a linebacker, like my partner, or maybe. Not anymore. Treadwell's kick is good. And the Giants and Dave Brown lead the Eagles now 21-3. First and 10, Eagles on the 20. Play fake. Pressure by Hamilton, and Cunningham is sacked inside the 15. Stacy Dillard amongst several Giants down there, and a loss of 2.
Well, Earl Leggett, the defensive line coach, told me prior to the game that they really had to get a pass rush going, and they wanted to get it with their defensive lineman without blitzing. And the guy where they were waiting to show up was going to be Erik Howard inside, who dropped a bunch of weight, dropped 20 pounds, starting to use his quickness. Looks like it's paid off.
Cunningham holds on to the ball, and that time it was Hamilton. Keith Hamilton.
Well, Keith Hamilton should go back and kiss all of his defensive backs, because there was no place to throw that football. Everybody was covered. Cunningham looked the field over, had enough time to see everybody, and you're going to see it. Everybody goes down, and then Hamilton just stays persistent. Now watch. Everybody covered down here. All the way, look, all the way around here. Nowhere to throw the football.
Michael Zordich put the pressure on, so second down and 10. Inside handoff to Dave Meggett. And Meggett goes all the way for the touchdown. .26 yards for Dave Meggett, his second touchdown of the game.
Dave Meggett plays like his personality. He's bubbly, he's nonstop, and look, he just hides in there. You can't see the guy. And then when you think he's down, heck, he just keeps on going. And the worst thing, that was some very poor tackling right there.
Meggett is a Giant star today on special teams and on offense. Came out of the pack and scored, and Treadwell in with Marshall holding. The kick is good. So Dave Meggett with a 68-yard punt return for a touchdown in the first half. Now with this nifty 26-yard scamper, and the Giants lead by a score now of 28-13.
This is the first time that these teams have played their regulars all season long, so you can take that first part and throw it out.
Second down. Cunningham, and just when we credit the Eagle offensive line, it breaks down. Michael Strahan, who the Giants are hoping will give them the pass rushing threat up front, gets the sack, and that's the 5th sack of the game by the Giant defense.
Yeah, Strahan comes back inside on Anton Davis. You see the stunt, they make the cross. Now what Davis does is he gets way too high, and he gets up and opens his inside wide open. Strahan just attacks that inside shoulder, and there's no way to stop him.
Michael Strahan, 270 pounds, and a loss of 12.